Hi everybody. Oops. Hi everybody. If I said that twice because I spoke too soon. I have been working on a project for my stepdaughter and my granddaughter, and I had a lot of paper that was left over, like little scraps and things, and I have these butterflies that I cut out from some of them, and this is what they turned out to be. Aren't they pretty? This one here, I don't know if you can see. Let me put my other light on here and see if it helps. But I used the Sakura pens to kind of color it in. Yeah, I think you could see it now. But I used stamps on them. And what you have to do is audition them. So these are the punches that I used. This one here is a Fiskars. And I can't remember, Marvy. I think this is a Marvy punch here. So those are the ones that I used. And I punched out my butterflies. And then I have these stamps. I'm trying to find the cardboard packaging. Here it is. As you can see, I got these at TJ Maxx. I'm trying to see what they're called. It's Inkadoo. I don't know, but there's a variety. I'm trying to see if it says on the back here. Just says Claire Stamps. I'm not seeing a name on it. But anyhow, I'd gotten them on sale for $1.99. And to be honest with you, they gave me 2 packages for $1.99. I already gave one to my granddaughter. But this is the stamp. It's one of the larger ones. And what I'm going to do is audition it on the little punch on top of the stamp, and that will fit in there just perfect. So if my head gets in the way when I'm doing it, it's because I'm trying to make sure that I get it lined up right. I have a scrap piece of paper. I've got my foam pad underneath. And now I have my Ranger Archival ink. You can use whatever ink you want, really. Because you might want to use something that's just sticky, too. Okay. And I think I got a pretty, well, maybe it needs a little more coverage. Let me try that again. Let's see, that looks better. Okay, so now I'm coming from behind the camera, so this may not be perfect. I'm trying to see this. I've got to do this on another color paper because I cannot see myself. There, now maybe I'll be able to see. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to hold it down, give it a good squeeze, and lift it up. I missed a little bit, but I think it still looks good. So I just wanted to show you different ways that you can use your punches if you have stamps. Let me see if I can find another one. This looks like it would be a pretty one. I'm going to audition it. Now it's not going to cover the whole thing that way, and some of it will go uncovered if I do it this way, but I think that's the way I'm still going to do it, because then you can use inks or whatever you want to make up the difference. Let me wipe this one off, my baby wipe. Paper towel. I have one of those pads that you rub on. Lately I just gotten lazy and haven't taken it out. Okay, stuck that back on the pad. Let me stick this one on. Okay. This one is not sticking as well. Okay, let me ink it up. Okay, and one of the things that I had done with these stamps, because they're not the best quality, I won't say they're not the best quality, I don't know how to put it. They don't always get the ink coverage like they're supposed to, and I had seen on the Frugal Crafter, she had used the fingernail file, so that's what I tried and it worked. Okay, so I got something like this, and then if I want, I could even go in and cut the rest of that out, but, you know, I'm going to try doing something different. While I have you here, we'll experiment. What's the worst that can happen? It's a scrap piece of paper, and it might not work. So I'm going to try to go in the center there. And that would work if I hadn't inked up the other side of it. I messed that up, but you can see where it would have worked. But anyway, it's a nice way to use your stamps and do it the easy way. Now, I did try doing it this way too. Let me show you. Let me ink this up. And I think I'll do it on the back of this because it's white. Okay. So I got a good, what did I do with my, oh here, I put them over here. So one of the other things that I did, and I found I had to get really close first, get a pair of scissors and get really close. In fact, kind of like right up on it. I might have to cut more off. And I can put this in here and kind of like measure it up. So I've done it this way too. And it works equally well. And as you can see, I've got this nice little butterfly. And I'm doing them all in black and white because then when I'm using my pages, I can color in with pencils, with markers, with my pens, those Sakura pens, because they have like a little bit of shine, to match my page. So that way, if they're all black and white, now some of these I had done like on an ecru background, but I think they turned out really pretty. So it was these stamps, which, and I, you know, if you have a machine, I know that you can scan this into the machine, but if you're in a hurry and you don't feel like getting your computer out or finding the right cartridge for your machine, and you have a set of stamps like this or similar to this, check and see whether or not they match with your butterfly, because these are made, you know, for the butterflies to be even, like they're symmetrical. I don't know if you can see that if I turn it this way. Yeah, it has less of a shine. They're symmetrical, so that way you know it's going to be a perfect match. I mean, I know you can get like little flowers and things like that and, you know, go around, but you're going to get a perfect match that way. So I just wanted to share that with you because I'm using up all my scraps, and I have a little tray here, and these are all the scraps that were left over. And even this was like a strip of paper, and I just, you know, clipped it with the scissors, and you can see where I glued it. So, yeah, I'm just putting things in there. And then what I'll do one night when I have a bunch of these, I'll just make a bunch of flowers. And that's the other thing. You could even use your butterflies to make flowers. I don't know if you've ever done that before. I mean, these don't match right here. But if you start the outer base like this, they make really pretty flowers. You kind of have to glue them. I'm trying to get them to lay. Glue them all together. And then you put the next layer in less and, you know, closer together, and so on and so forth. And they make really pretty flowers. So I just wanted to share with you. Have a nice day. Talk to you later. Vicki Key signing out. Bye.